Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know I'm looking a little crazy, you guys, but I'm just letting these edges marinate, you feel me? And I know it looks like I do not have on a tube top, but I do. I do have on clothes. I have big old boobies, so you know that's the reason why it looks like that, okay? But I'm just giving you guys a nice springtime look or whatever in this quarantine, so let's get this cracking. So I'm going to start off with these two concealers. One is Fenty Beauty's 350 and the other is Maybelline's Femi Concealer in Golden. I'm going to put on the Maybelline one first because it's a little bit lighter and I didn't really want like a really light under eye prime. So I'm just going to blend that out. And I'm mostly going to focus this on my lid and a little bit in my crease. Then I'm going to use the Fenty one and I'm going to put that on top just to kind of neutralize it a little bit. And also I'm going to use it to just sculpt out my brows and clean them up a little bit underneath. And I'm listening to music, you guys, so don't mind me. Then I'm going to take my Sigma concealer brush just to blend it out a little bit more because I do not want my eyeshadow looking patchy. Then I'm going to take the e.l.f. blush palette in dark. And I'm going to use like this raspberry shade just to put in my crease as a transition shade. I'm going to start little by little, just building the color up in my crease. And also I'm going to wing it out a little bit, as you will see in a minute. This eyeshadow look is kind of inspired by when Jackie Aina did hers for Summer Walker's album. But it's kind of inspired by me too because I kind of did a look like this for Valentine's Day. And I just kind of wanted to recreate a look, you know, something for summer, spring, something cute, something for brunches, something to, you know, pop out in or whatever. So I'm just going to continue blending that out. And I'm going to put it in the corner a little bit as well. And you guys just take your time with this. This look was kind of tedious because I was just blending like crazy, but I would rather be blending like crazy than have a patchy ass eyeshadow. So then I'm going to use the Riviera palette and use the color Bahamas, which is like this hot pink magenta shade. And I'm going to use this dense blending brush. I'm using this to pack it on the berry shade I used previously from the e.l.f. palette. And I'm using this to not only diffuse the eyeshadow, but also make it pigmented as well. And again, just keep on blending, just keep on blending. As I'm blending the eyeshadow out, I'm going to go into my inner corner as well. But I'm also just going to keep going down till I get to like my lid. And just keep on blending, keep on blending. You see how it's not only pigmented, but it's also diffused, so giving it a very soft, like pastel type of look. Then I'm going to use this fluffy brush that I got from the Anastasia palette. And I'm just going to pack that color in my crease just to make the color a little bit more vibrant. Let's put that in my inner corner as well and wing it out. And just keep on blending, keep on blending. Then I'm going to take the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt and Mimosa Sunrise and Sangria Sunset. And I'm going to use the Sangria Sunset and just use my finger just to pack that on my lid. I'm going to use the brush and just, you know, blend it out a little bit. And I realized when I was putting this on that it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. It wasn't giving me what I needed. So I went ahead and used the Riviera palette again and used the color Palermo, and then spray my finger and just pack that on top of that Sangria Sunset, just to give me like a little extra oomph. And then I'm going to use that same brush and just then I'm going to go back with the Bahama shade and put that in my crease. And the next thing I'm going to use is the Pat McGrath Sublime Skin Highlighter Palette and use the lightest shade, which is like this iridescent pinky type shade. And I'm going to use this flat blending brush and put that in my inner third. And you see how it just gave me that pop, you know, that highlighted pop or whatever. Just brought everything together. So then I'm going to go in with my foundation routine. If you guys don't know, go to my other videos. There's not a lot of them. I'm just going to use the NARS Tinted Moisturizer and just blend that out. And like I said, I am getting a little bit too dark for this shade. So I'm going to try to, you know, go on a foundation shopping spree or whatever. So then I'm going to go in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. Just blend that out. Just to color correct. Yada yada yada. Y'all know the business or whatever. I know I say oh whatever, or you know what I'm saying a lot. So you know, you just got to bear with me, you guys. That's just how I talk. Then I'm going to put on the Fenty Beauty Concealer. And I put on 345 first, and I didn't mean to do that because it's a little bit too warm for me. So I put on 350 a little bit afterwards. And I'm kind of glad that I mixed these two because it blended out just seamlessly on my face. Like, it just provided me with like this really natural highlight as opposed to my regular like super duper like crazy highlight or whatever. And yeah, I think this is my new not foundation, but my new highlighter routine. As you guys will see, it just went so just beautifully together. And then as I'm blending it out, I'm just going to go up towards the eyeshadow. This will give me like a little sharp wing. And you see how this blends out really nice, you guys? Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline concealer, and I'm just going to top that off just to give me a little bit more, you know, a little bit more oomph or whatever in my highlight. And it's going to blend out really nice as well. And then I'm going to blend it out with my foundation brush. Just give me a seamless look, super natural, whatever. Blend it all the way down to my neck, my little dark neck. Then I'm gonna set my concealer with the Fenty powder and honey. I'm starting to really love this powder. Then I'm gonna go back with the Palermo color and put that on my lash line. I'm going to use that same flat blending brush as well. Then I'm going to go in with the Pat McGrath highlighter palette and use the lightest shade and put that in my inner corner. Just to give me another little highlighter look. And guys, this takes patience, okay? When I say patience, I mean patience. Then I'm going to go in with the MAC Studio Fix powder in NW43 and just set my face. Then I'm going to use the Fenty Beauty bronzer in Cocoa Naughty. Okay, and then I'm going to use that just to bronze up my face. And I'm really love this bronzer, you guys. I didn't really appreciate it when I bought it, but I really appreciate it now. Like, it doesn't matter how much you put on, like, it doesn't make your face look super orange, and I love that finish, like, you know, and it's not super strong too. And then I'm gonna brush off that excess powder. And just blend it out. And I'm just so happy with how my face is looking right now. I look super glowy, super summertime, super, you know, super just, I'm just popping. You feel me? I'm popping. I don't know what I'm talking about, you guys. Then I'm going to go in with two blushes. One is Amber and Rose and the other is Orgasm by NARS. And I'm going to put on the Amber and Rose first. It's a little bit darker. Just to give me a sun-kissed look. I don't know why I'm smiling like this. Put it on my nose. Then I'm going to go in with the Orgasm and just put that on top just to give me like a nice like youthful type of look. Then I'm going to use the Golden Bronze Highlighter by MAC. And I'm just going to put that on my cheeks with this fluffy highlighter brush. So when I was putting this on, you guys, like, it wasn't giving me what the girls needed, you know, it just wasn't doing it for me. So I was like, let me scratch that. Went back to the Pat McGrath highlighter and used the middle shade. And then I put that on my cheeks and blended it out, you know. Gave me a subtle, you know, moonlight glow. Then I'm going to use the first shade, the first pinky shade, and put that on my nose. And I just want to look like a little litty bitch or whatever. I'm just beaming, okay? I'm beaming. Then I'm going to go in with the Bahama shade and put that on my lower lash line. The Palermo color was starting to wear off on me, and I just want a more vibrant color. So I'm just like, let me just pack that on there. Just pack. Then I'm going to spray my face with the MAC Fix Plus just to set it all. And then I'm going to use the e.l.f. eyebrow gel and just, you know, shape my eyebrows a little bit more. And use these lashes I got off Amazon and slap them on. Wait a sec. I'm back at it. Then I'm going to use these two lip liners. One is a straight up lip liner by the Lip Bar. I'm going to put that on first. The reason why I'm putting two on is because the straight up lip pencil is a little bit too warm, and I'm going to do a pinky look, and I don't want my pink shade to pretty much blend in. And then the reason why I'm not going to just do the MAC Chestnut shade is because it gives me like this mustache type of look, and I just not, you know, I'm not feeling it. So I'm going to put that on top or whatever. Then I'm going to use this MAC Grand Illusion lip color and just slather that on my lips. It's like this Barbie pink iridescent type of shade. It's super pretty, you know, giving me breast Barbie vibes or whatever. Then the next thing I'm going to use is this Cream Sheen Glass Pagoda by MAC as well. And then I'm just going to use this for a little bit added gloss, like a little bit more shine to my lips. Make me look kissable. And then since I'm extra, I'm going to use this Forever 21 lip gloss and bubblegum just to give me a little bit more pigment. And this is the final look, you guys. I hope you guys love it. Don't be afraid to hit that like and subscribe button, you feel me? And I will catch you guys next time or whatever. Be safe. Love you guys. Bye bye.